and welcome back to Overbooked. I'm Amanda, and I'm going to be doing a reading vlog this weekend. I am going to be trying to do a reading vlog at least once a month on my channel, and so hopefully you'll be seeing more of them, and hopefully the consistency will make me better. This weekend there's obviously not a lot going on because it's like a pandemic and stuff, but we have a couple things going on, I guess. So today is Saturday. It's gonna be pretty nice. I think I have a book that I can pick up from the library. I might attempt to go walk to the library to pick it up. And this is like our new apartment, so it's a new walk. So, I mean, if you guys haven't grabbed your popcorn yet, get it poppin'. And then obviously we'll be reading. We'll be grabbing a book from the library. We'll be, doing stuff. So I'm reading A Terrible Thing to Waste, Environmental Racism and Its Assault on the American Mind by Harriet A. Washington. I've had this for a bit, and actually right now I'm taking an environmental law and policy class. So I actually thought this was perfect timing to read this book just to see if there's anything that I can tie to my class or make myself sound smarter. And I'm also listening to the book. What is it called? Heart-Shaped Box by Joe Hill? I'm not quite sure. That's a book that I have no interest in. I'm not liking it at all. But I am listening to it because it's for my work book club. And actually one of my very close coworkers picked out the book, so I feel like obligated to finish it. But it's just weird. I don't know. The book is like about this heavy metal rocker who's like old now, and he I'm like at my window, and I thought I was gonna find out who keeps parking in the handicap spot but doesn't have a handicap sticker. It's like me and my old neighbor are trying to figure it out. So it's this old heavy metal rocker guy, and he like collects eclectic. He collects eclectic. I don't know if that makes sense. He collects strange things, and one day he sees like, somebody's selling a ghost, and he buys it, and it's a real ghost, and this ghost hates him. And maybe I'll get into it more once I start reading it and I'm checking in, but it's so unreal to me. And I know that's the whole point. Like, it's a ghost thriller, like I don't know if it's really is categorized as fantasy, but it's just like not my thing. And, I'm definitely getting out of my comfort zone. And that's, what we like to see. So we got some stuff. Oh, and one more thing, as all the happenings are happening on a Saturday. There is a vigil for Breonna Taylor tonight, and me and a friend are gonna attend, so I may or may not, probably more out of respect, probably won't do anything for that, but that will also be in this vlog, whatever, that's also happening today. But now I guess it's time to pour myself a cup of coffee, and I'm gonna try to start reading. before I left, and it's just weird. The thing that I don't like, I get that this is a different genre, so I don't want to hate on the genre. Like, I know people like this, and that's fine. Like, I like very basic, stupid stuff too. Not that this is stupid, sorry. I shouldn't say that. I like some stuff, and other people like other stuff. It's just how it is. But what I don't like about this book is, like, I feel like the narrator, who is this older man, this older rocker guy, is just so patronizing and so, like, every female character is an idiot. And it's just kind of like, or she's mental or crazy or bothersome. And I'm just like, I hate that. And it's just over and over again. And I'm like, just a stupid storyline. So yeah, I don't know. I still have like 6 hours left in that audiobook. If I could finish it this weekend, I would be so happy. Just get it over with. So we'll see how far we get today. In a while. I went for a walk today. Sunday, so today is Sunday. It's been pretty chill. I haven't done anything today, really. Yeah, I think I literally sat around and I think I watched Love Island USA today. So that was about it. But I did get some reading done. So, as I mentioned earlier, I am reading A Terrible Thing to Waste, Environmental Racism and Its Assault on the American Mind right now. And so I got about this far, and I'm really enjoying it so far. A lot of, obviously it's disheartening to read, but I think I mentioned before, I'm reading it because I'm interested in sustainability and environmental issues, but also because this has race as a factor, and climate change affects marginalized and communities of color the most and the hardest. And so I really wanted to do some further reading into that, just to build my knowledge. And it's been really, really great so far. I was a little nervous because I heard, so this is the same author as A Medical Apartheid, which I have not read, but I've heard that was very, like, scientific, very, like, also very good, but just very, like, dense, I guess. And I don't know for sure because I haven't read it, but that's, I think, what I've heard from a couple people. So I was a little nervous going into this. I thought it was going to be a little bit over my head or whatnot, but so far it hasn't been, and I've really been enjoying it. She just had a chapter on lead and how lead actually affects children's and just people's in general's, like, behavior and intelligence level, and just how it impacts your health overall. Because the whole thing is, like, how these environmental factors assault the American mind, and how these communities and marginalized communities of color are really, like, suffering, not just, like, you know, the obvious signs of climate change, but also, like, effects on their body and their, you know, mind, and that it's no fault of their own. But in this chapter I just read today, it was about lead and lead poisoning, and just how weird I think the chemical system is set up here in America. Like, the author points out how, you know, chemicals they're approved but the harm's not like really tested on them until something comes up, and that's when it's further looked into. But in the UK, all of those tests and monitoring has to be done before. And there's probably a way better scientific way to say that, but I just thought that was so weird how that's not something that we would do here. And it just seems ridiculous to me. And you know what, it does kind of make sense, because the whole like thing is like these companies would have to be paying more money up front to do these kind of tests, to do these kind of, studies, and they don't want to spend that money. But in the end, they do end up spending the money, on court rulings and settlements, and for all the damages that come out of these chemicals that they make. So it's like, and it's the other thing is like, well, what's the price of a human life, the quality of life? And it's just, but obviously like these corporations are not thinking about that, and it's just like absurd. The other book that I have been reading is the book that I mentioned from my book club for work, which is called Heart-Shaped Box. The Heart-Shaped Box by Joe Hill. And I am just like not really enjoying it, but I think I'm nearing the end. And I was talking to one of my coworkers who runs the book club, and I told her I started it, and she's like, yeah, I don't really know if it was for me, but the end definitely got me hooked, so it'll go faster. So I'm feeling like nearing the end. The walk I went on definitely helped me get some chunk of it done, because I know yesterday I said I was gonna listen to some of the book while I drove, and I just didn't. I didn't do it because I was like, nope, we're gonna listen to some fun music. I don't want to listen to this book. So I think I have like 4 hours left in my audiobook. So I don't think I'll finish it today, but I'm for sure will finish it like the next day or two. Not sure what I'm gonna do now. Might say some couple other snippets from the day, but not a ton of reading. There always seems to be like not a ton of reading done actually in my reading vlogs. Interesting.